Between the World
and Me.
That is Tallahassee Coates.
On HBO.
It's on HBO. It is a book originally written to his son.
Yes.
Right? His son is now 15 years of age.
Right.
And they turned it into a documentary and they packaged it up on HBO. Right? They packaged it up on HBO to have people watch it, right? So I'm gonna have this trailer rolling underneath here. There we go. We go like that. And it should start to do its thing. Let's see. But anyway, so he comes up and does this, right? He makes this documentary, and he has an all-star cast of people on it, right? An all-star cast reading passages from his book, right? Which is addressed to his son, right? So when you watch the trailer came out. It's on HBO Max right now, right? So Between the World and Me. This is his lament to the world of this society in this day that looks to value dead black people. The dead black bodies are more valuable. The black bodies are more valuable dead than they are alive. That is what his premise of all this is, and this is a piece like the talk, having the talk. Keep your hands on the steering wheel, have your wallet already out, say yes sir, no sir to the police officer so that you can get home and then fight the struggle once you get home, so to speak. That's what this is about, right? Okay. So when you watch the trailer, it seems like it's going to be a piece about struggle, right? And it is a piece about struggle. Now remember, we're talking about psychological tonight, right? It is a piece about struggle, right? But he says in the piece that I would want you to be prepared, to be strong enough to be in the perpetual struggle. Do you know what a perpetual struggle is? That all American blacks or black people in this world are supposed to be fighting a perpetual struggle?
We must never submit.
What you gotta say to that real quick before I go on?
Dear son,
you know, as we stated earlier, there are a segment, a pretty big segment of people who are comfortable in the position of just simply not fighting for anything, but comfortably
Baltimore of my youth was to be naked before the elements.
Going along with things as it is, and
then you have a
no movement or action, just
but there's a segment, also a segment of people with that growly face that are the people who look for the perpetual struggle to continue. I'm talking about these are black people who look for the perpetual struggle to continue.
It helps them financially.
Helps them financially.
And then it makes
now. Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
Oprah Winfrey is in this piece, right? Oprah Winfrey is headed towards 70.
Struggle for your grandmother and grandfather.
Are we going to be in another 50 years, another 100 years of perpetual struggle with the 90 million refugees coming in, 11 million dreamers, the 500,000 Indians from India coming in to train for American jobs? Because are we going to be in that perpetual struggle for another 50 to 100 years? They blew off 2019, which was the 400 years of being over here, which meant that we were supposed to be talking about HR 40 and reparations. Then the next year, they turned what was George Floyd over into vote for Biden, and now we go into 2021
Never submit.
with nothing but perpetual struggle.
That's what they want.
Son.
See, I'm headed. I'll be 50 this birthday coming up.
telling
Look,
you this.
arguably I've got more time behind me than I have in front of me, right? And I'm looking at this. I'm like, did I fight and talk and discuss and cajole and move and get people to get upwardly mobile to move for there to be a perpetual struggle? Now, when you watch this trailer is misleading. This trailer is misleading. It makes it seem like it's a fighting thing, but when you watch the documentary itself,
Here's the love letter.
when you watch the piece, it is a
to destroy
appeasement.
I'm sorry that I cannot save you.
You see, I'm sorry that I cannot save you. America is about destroying black bodies. This is Oprah Winfrey, 70 years old. She's a billionaire. I'm sorry, I cannot save you.
Struggle for the memory of your ancestors.
People aren't gonna.
Struggle.
You're a billionaire. Listen, that is, we're talking about psychological. But I cannot say, we're going another 150 years. That means that's your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren. At one point, it's going to be your descendants going on in this perpetual struggle. Are we a people that are supposed to be in this perpetual struggle? But when you watch this documentary, it is an appeasement because he says you have to learn how to control your emotions so that you can get out of the bad outcome. He talks about an elevator situation where
It's beautiful.
his son, his 5-year-old son, he takes him into a more of an affluent area, which is, re-gentrified, right? And so they go to this mall or whatever it is, outdoor mall, indoor mall, and they're coming down the escalator, and the Caucasian woman, because the little boy was taking a little while, you know how the escalator is and how kids are. He was taking a little while getting his coordination together, and she pushes him off the escalator. And this is Tallahassee Coates, and he recants this, and he has another person, when you watch it, you'll see. And he says that at that point, I failed you because I went into emotion and confronted the woman instead of being cool so I could get you out of the situation. What year is this? This is an appeasement. Get this trash, in my opinion, get this trash out of here. What you gotta say?
I see it as
I'm
just
sorry that I cannot
simply.
save you.
Yeah, I wish the trailer had said, because it's truly like a love letter to his son, right? Telling his son what he went through, because he talks about his life, he talks about his college years,
Struggle for the memory
and
of
what he
your
went
ancestors.
through, or what he has gone through as a black man. And so it's more like a love letter to his
You've
son.
made something.
So
now.
I think the trailer should
They
reflect
made
that
us
more.
into a race.
But yeah, it's a love letter to his
Made
son.
It's a
ourselves
love
into a
letter.
people.
Yeah, to his son.
It's a love letter
And it's
to-
about him, because the title is what
It's between the world and me. So
And
this
me,
is a
yeah.
this is a letter, a love letter, not only to his son, but an appeasement letter to those who are the oppressor, and say, I will be good. I will not cause trouble. Just see me as valuable. Don't see me greater or
because
better
between
when
the world
dead.
and me, I think, do we need celebrities to read the
The
passages?
black body is beautiful.
Like, I don't know, it would have been more powerful to me if he had used just different black men, and they didn't have to be celebrities. If he's gonna do, a love letter to my son,
Dear son,
because it's between the world and me, but he talks about his
telling you
son,
this in your 15th year.
and so
There's no uplifting
yeah,
way
but
to say this.
we just have to
That right here.
some of us have to realize that
Here's mine.
you're not gonna get that from Hollywood. If you think you're gonna get any like movement or action towards like equality,
I was admitted to Howard University.
you're not gonna get that from Hollywood, right?
That's right.
So what you're gonna get from Hollywood will always be simply entertainment.
It's just entertainment. That's what
It's
it
just
is.
entertainment. What you will get from
In America.
celebrity actors and actresses
to destroy
and singers and dancers will be simply entertainment.
Save
Now there will be what is called, well, like some outlier every now and then. Every now and then you might get an Ice Cube, somebody
your
that's
brief, bright life.
clicking, and that's simply for his group. But that will be
Struggle for your
rare.
grandmother and grandfather.
So just see everything as just simply entertainment.
It's just entertainment. It's no, it's
Right.
because they're behind enemy lines themselves, right? So look, so what would you rate this Between the World and Me monstrosity? It was an event on HBO Max. A black event, a black event, a black event with the brawly face.
No, I mean it's just it was I see it as a letter to his son. He talked about his experiences.
Okay.
And what was interesting when we saw this, he said that his son was 5 when he took him to his first event.
Right.
And I was telling you, actually, did you remember when our niece turned 5? Me and her went to an event, and it was the same scenario, but the outcome was different, right? But
Dear son.
I don't know if it was the energy I brought, but you know,
Yeah, the
nobody
outcome
did.
is different.
The outcome was different.
You're gonna step down, you're gonna step down and step down and step down one for that. It doesn't matter, you know. Look, Miss Ash says, now I am looking at this trailer with that tiger look on my face. How long are they going to dish out these struggle movies? Struggle
be
movies.
naked before the
That
Olympics.
appeasement, Tanya M. Congress says, that appeasement thing is over with. I'm not going to beg you for my just due by saying, I promise I'll stay in my place for your comparability, right? That's right. So what would you rate it? What would you rate it?
I'm sorry that I cannot save you.
I won't give it a rating
Yeah.
because it was simply.
Brief, bright life.
I see it as like a letter to his son, and he talks about his
Struggle
experience
for your grandmother and
in his
grandfather.
life,
Struggle for the
and
memory of your
the
ancestors.
passages are being read by. So I don't see it as entertainment. So I'm not gonna
You
rate
see it as entertainment.
I mean, I don't see it. For me, it was entertainment. For me,
Oh,
it was
wasn't
entertainment
it
for
wasn't
me.
entertainment.
For me, it was just I saw how
It was aggravating.
Made ourselves.
So it was a love letter to his son, and I think maybe it was marketed wrong by HBO.
Well, I mean, the trailer is.
I mean, they got a lot of views. I mean, the way they market.
They cut the trailer like you know they got the Roots on there, and the old boy is kicking that heavy pro blackness.
Well, that's what it
But
is.
anyway,
It's entertainment, right?
So
So
I give it
The black body
a 3. I give it a 3.
and we must
And I believe that it is not something that is entertaining, that will take you away from this. So you can watch it if you want to learn how to appease. But other than that, it's not happening.